All right, y'all, good morning. What is up? Welcome back to the Real TN Fishing YouTube channel. So we are in Indiana. This is the Tippecanoe River. I've been doing quite a bit of fishing. I just haven't been doing a lot of filming. And I've not caught as many smallmouth this year as I normally do, but that's all right. So what we're gonna do this morning, we're gonna do something a little bit different. This is a Cast King Zephyr rod and reel. This is a BFS system. So that is a 1/8 of an ounce rooster tail because that's 4-pound line. So the bait finesse systems, as y'all know, you can throw light lures. So what we're going to do this morning is we're going to target whatever whatever we can get, really, I guess you could say. If we get some smallmouth, cool. I really want to try to catch some of these beautiful long gear that are up here. So we're just going to walk out here. We're going to do some wading. We're going to see what happens, and then maybe later today or maybe tomorrow, I still have 4 days left up here. We're going to take the kayak out one day and we're going to do some fishing like that, and then hopefully we'll get some catfishing in. So like I said, I've caught quite a few fish already. I just haven't been filming. So let's walk upriver today, and then we'll just come back down and we'll see if we have a little bit of luck. So as always, thanks for tuning in. I hope everybody had a safe and happy 4th of July, and hey, let's go fishing, y'all. All right, guys, so as I was saying, this is a BFS system, a bait finesse system. So what that is, for those of you that don't know, it allows you to throw super light lures with a bait caster. The rod is a 6'9", but as you can see, it's a light, fast action. So, and then the gear retrieval on this is a 7-2-1. And like I said, it's only got 4-pound fluorocarbon on it. So the thing you want to keep in mind, especially fishing current like I'm fishing, because of the way the Tippecanoe River is there's always a steady current. You want to make sure that you've got your drag set. So you want to make sure when you hook into a fish that it can pull drag so it doesn't break your line. There we go, y'all. Just like that. All right, come off. But that was a smallmouth. There we go, y'all. It's a better one. Like I said, we don't want to fight them too hard because we've only got 4-pound line. Even though it may not be a huge fish, but that right there is a good smallmouth, y'all. Look at that. That's a really good smallmouth right there. And this bird nest in my reel. It's okay. Right, anyway, y'all, that right there, that's a good 12-inch fish right there. So yeah, like I said, we've not had a whole lot of luck with the smallmouth so far the first 2 days we've been up here, but I knew if we kept at it, we would eventually find them. So you get this bird's nest out of this reel and we'll get right back to it. There we go, y'all. Not a big one, but even the little ones like this in this current, they put up a good fight. And with the reel and a setup like this, makes it really fun to catch them. But yeah, beautiful little bronze back there. Now, I know that guy was a little on the small side, but there are definitely some really good sized fish in this body of water. We've come up here for the past 3 years. This is year number 3 to my wife's aunt and uncles who just live right here on the river. And I've caught some pretty good sized smallmouth. And the first year we came up here, I was able to catch a walleye, which I haven't been able to catch one since, but there we go, y'all. That might be a sunfish. It is, it's a long ear. Man, at the color on this guy. There's one of my absolute most favorite fish in the entire world. Let me get this hook out of him right quick. A lot of people might talk down on an old rooster tail, but I'm here to tell you, they catch fish, and they catch a lot of fish. It's not just one type of fish they catch. They they catch fish, plain and simple. And one thing I did over the first 2 days we've been here is I've been trying different methods. I've been trying swim baits. I've been trying top water, plastic worms, and I know what works in this body of water. And I know what's caught me the hundreds of fish that I've caught while we've been up here over the past 3 years. And it's just been a rooster tail. And I always tell people you don't need to make fishing more complicated than it needs to be. We got hung up, but the good thing is we can just walk and get it unhung. The fishing doesn't have to be more complicated than it needs to be. And if something catches fish, why change it? So we'll keep walking up. We'll walk up past this down tree brush and stuff here, and then we'll fish right there. There's a fish jumping right there. See if we can't catch us a few more. There we go, y'all. Pretty decent one. Not really fighting us. Yeah, look at that, y'all. Nope, he got off. That's okay. That's a good sized smallmouth. But see, that's what I'm talking about right there. There's no reason to overcomplicate fishing. Something simple and works. Why change it? I'm bleeding a little bit. We'll count that one as a catch because I actually got him to me. So here we go, y'all. Oh, here, that was a moon eye. I think that's what they're called. I caught him out here in the middle. I didn't get him to me though, so we won't count that one. The best thing I can compare them to is they look like a shad from back in Tennessee where I'm from. They look like they'd make really good catfish bait. But we didn't get him, so can't show him to you. But if you watch the channel and you watch last year's videos from my trip up here to Indiana, I caught quite a few of them last year. They put up a pretty decent fight. They just don't live very long. I've seen quite a few of them that were dying off last year, so. There we go, y'all. He's swimming with the current. It's another long ear. That's a pretty good size one right there. Still has beautiful color. Not quite as much color as that first one, but man. And the crazy thing about those long ears like that, guys, is they put up such a killer fight for how small they are. Oh, there's one falling right there. So nope, see. Oh, a bug on my hand. And so I know a lot of people, if you've fished throughout your life and you fished when you were a little kid, somebody at one point in time put a rooster tail in your hand and said, here, use this. And the reason being is because they work. They catch fish, especially for little kids. It's an easy way for a little kid to catch fish and not have a hard time doing it. But the thing I've learned as I've gotten older is there's a little bit that goes into fishing a rooster tail, and it's all about the retrieval speed. If you're going too fast, something won't commit to it, and if you're going too slow, something won't commit to it. So there's a happy medium of where you want to be at. And another thing I've learned is different bodies of water, that retrieval speed can be different. So even though it's a super simple lure and you just cast it out and you reel it back in, you gotta find that right speed at which to retrieve it back to you. Well, we're off to a good start this morning. A couple smallmouth, a couple long ear, one moon eye, even though we didn't get him to us. There we go, y'all. Little smallmouth. That little guy. It does not matter how big they are. We will gladly take them. There we go, y'all. It's a better one. It's a lot better of a fish. I can get him to us without losing him. There we go, y'all. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. Yeah, not huge by any stretch, but like I said, a light tackle like this, such a fun fight. So this type of fishing right here is just totally different. Look at that, I skipped it. Than what you normally see me doing on the channel. I usually don't fish with super light gear, but it's always good to go back and fish with super light line, super light tackle, and I don't know, it reminds me of a simpler time. I'm fixing to have to switch the GoPro battery, and we're just gonna keep walking on down. We're not having much luck in the middle of the river, but we're catching some pretty decent fish over here on the sides of the river. So oh, look at that, y'all, right when I was about to pick it up out of the water. Just another little guy, but another smallie. Oh, he's got some beautiful color on the top of his head. Look at that, y'all. I need you to grow for about 6-7 more years, bud. I literally was just about to pick it up out of the water. He come up and grabbed it. y'all forgive me if my casting, now there was another one right there, if my casting looks a little funky today, kind of like that. I'm one of the few odd ones that I reel a bait caster right-handed, but I reel a spinning reel left-handed, and I've tried left-handed bait casters and I just can't get it down. So I figured I would just learn to cast left-handed. We got a fish? Yeah, we do. It's a good one, y'all. There we go. That might be the best one we've caught all morning. Man, that's a good size one. I didn't know for sure if we even had one. I wasn't filming or wasn't recording. But yeah, man, what an awesome morning. And we still have a little bit of time before I have to head back, because even though I am on vacation, my wife is with me and our 2-year-old son. So as much as I would love to just stay out here all day, every day, I cannot in good faith do that, because this is also my wife's vacation and she deserves to get to do things of her interest as well. So there we go, y'all. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a real good one, y'all. I don't know how far out he is from me. I'm just going to try to walk towards the bank with him. There he is right there. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't want to lose this fish. This may be the fish I've been looking for. No, dude, come here. About lost him. No, I lost him. That was a big smallmouth, y'all. I couldn't get him to me. Dang it. That was oh, that one hurt. That was a good sized fish, y'all. Oh, here we go, y'all. I'm sitting here thinking about that fish I just lost. This one might be about the same size. Come off again. I can't. I'm afraid to flip them up to me with this 4-pound line because I'm afraid it's going to break. Oh, I want to talk about heartbreak right now. I'm heartbroken. That was 2 really, really good smallmouth I just missed. But I mean, it's part of fishing. Let's keep at it. There we go. Let's see if I can land this one. He's not near as big, but that's a far cry from what we just missed. Ow. That's a real far cry from what we just missed, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm just a little guy. Those 2 we just missed they were probably 17, 18-inch fish. I'm not going to say they were 20 inches. They very well, that first one very well may have been, but The thing with these smallmouth is they'll keep fighting until they'll pull the lure out of their mouth. I think it's a sunfish, y'all. I think it's another long ear. It is. Oh boy, he's got some real pretty color on him. He didn't make it easy on us. Get these hooks out of him. Yeah, he's got all three of them in him. Let's see if I can get these hooks out of him, y'all. I don't want to hurt these fish, especially these fish, because of how pretty they are. All right, y'all. There we go. Some absolutely gorgeous color on that guy. Here we go, y'all. That's one of those moon eyes. I couldn't get him to me. They don't stay on the hook very well, from what I've learned over the past few years. They put up a good fight, though. This might be another one of them moon eyes, y'all. It is. See if I can get this one to it so I can show y'all what they look like. It's a good size one. There we go. There's a real good size one. But yeah, they just look like shad from back home. See, that's the thing when you catch them. He wasn't foul hooked. He wasn't hooked in the guts. But he's acting like he doesn't want to swim away. I don't know. Like I said, I've seen a bunch of them. They'll just come floating down the river. They may be one of those fish that they get too big too quick, and so they don't have a very long lifespan. I'm pretty sure that was another one that just tried to strike this lure. I think this is another moon eye, y'all. It is. They're a good size, and they put up a good fight. There we go. There's really no good way to hold them. You just got to grab them. Here we go, y'all. There we go. So, after I filmed the outro, my boss up there yelling at me. I hooked into one about that size, and I'll show y'all here. I was on photo mode, but he's not as big as that one. He's close. That's probably a 14-15 inch fish. So all right, let's let this guy go, and let's get back over here so we can come back out and keep fishing. So all right, guys, a little condensation behind the lens there. It was not a bad morning. It was a really good morning. We caught quite a few fish. We caught some decent sized smallmouth, but the two we missed there at the end, that one hurt. Both of them hurt, but that first one really hurt. Like I said, I'm only using 4-pound main line, so I was afraid to flip him to me. I probably should have, but it's a bunch of coulda, woulda, shouldas, right? But anyway, I had a blast. I'm gonna go ahead and head back. The fishing's just getting started. We still have today, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So we're gonna get some more fishing in, and hopefully we'll get some redemption. So I'm gonna get up here, I'm gonna get a bite to eat, hang out with the little one for a while, and we'll come back out here and we'll see what happens. So I appreciate y'all tagging along. God bless, and until next time, y'all, hey, let's go fishing.